This is Shane, Hurricane Helms, inviting you to watch Rasslin Rage. That's Rasslin, Rasslin, Rage. And if not, what's up with that?
Oh!
It's going down!
This is Rasslin Rage!
It's going down!
This is Rasslin Rage!
Scream it out loud!
This is Rasslin Rage! Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade!
It's going down!
This is Rasslin Rage!
We'll do it now!
This is Rasslin Rage!
Scream it out loud!
This is Rasslin Rage! Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade!
And now it's time for Wrestling Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Hola, senors and senoritas and all that stuff, I guess. But anyways, welcome to Rasslin Rage, episode 201. We return after a 2-week hiatus. That's right. The 1 week it was something going on.
XICW.
I know that, but there was something else going on the week before.
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies, that's what it was.
Yes,
Right?
we was
Grizzlies.
busy.
It was Grizzlies, then XI. This week was BCWA. Rage on Sunday. Next week is FU. And then we have MPW. And then going into May, oh man. And then we got something going on. We got June 5th. We got another thing going up north in June as well.
Then we'll be back to BCWA
Oh man, that's right.
in May and June. Our business is picking up.
Well, yeah, but we'll be in Wyandotte twice every month, pretty much.
Yes.
Well, I mean, in June will be twice, right?
Yep.
So Wyandotte twice, and then we're making our rounds throughout the state of Michigan, which is good.
Actually, 3 times, because if Metro Pro runs then too, we'll be there. We'll just be us there
My Metro Pro's not in Wyandotte.
hanging out. Metro Pro is in Wyandotte now.
No, it's not.
We all.
So really what we're saying is if anybody wants to donate like a Tesla to Wrestling Rage, that'd be cool.
We need more than a Tesla. We're going to need at least a Tesla and like charging stations all the way there.
Yes.
So we could stop and charge. But anyways, welcome to the show. It's 201st episode of Rasslin Rage. We have we're back with results, right? So we're back on regular schedule. Rasslin Rage with results, MIW with upcoming events. Dan, we're going to be switching to Wednesdays starting
2nd week in May.
what, Dan, Josh?
I don't like to say it. I don't want to say it.
What?
Metro Pro Wrestling is going to be at 633 Ford Avenue in Wyandotte, Michigan.
It is in Wyandotte, huh? Wow.
Yeah, I don't like saying it.
Why?
The investigative reporter gets the grab right again.
What? Okay. Anyways.
Because it means Dan was right.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the new venue. No, it's the
That's
new
right.
venue.
So we are the co-hosts, or I am the host, and these are my co-hosts of the premier Michigan Indie Wrestling podcast and YouTube channel here in the state of Michigan. First up, we have the happiest of Harper's, the CEO, CFO, the BMF. He's also the owner of Happy Harper Ice Cream. He is the man, the ice cream man, and a competitor in this year's 2022 Indie Idol. He
Winner.
is Josh Harper. It wouldn't be an episode of Rasslin Rage if I didn't introduce the most grumpiest man in Michigan, because he is in fact the most grumpiest man in Michigan. However, I think lately I am taking your spot, Dan, because I am pretty fucking grumpy.
No, you've been stressed out lately, man. You didn't chill.
There is no chill. I can be as high as a fucking kite and I'm still not chill. But anyways, it is the real deal heel, Danny Beals. Hello, gentlemen, and thank you for joining me tonight for, again, like I said, episode 201. Hana. 201.
Now, guys, we have to add. First, I'd like to thank you guys for being here for 201, like Cody said. Also want to wish everyone a happy Easter. And I'd like to ask you to please make sure you smash that thumbs up. Make sure you're sharing out this video if you can. Would highly appreciate it on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere that you do your social media. And make sure you subscribe. If you look at that subscribe button and it's red, that means that you're not subscribed because YouTube's stupid. And after you subscribe, it gets ugly and gray. It should be beautiful and red after you do it. You should want to hit the button, but you want to hit the button because we're all pretty cool.
Most of us.
Oh, yeah.
We'd like to say thank you to a new sponsor, the Michigan-made Monster Mongo, American Wrestling Experience, Davison Sarai, PKSA Port Huron, the Blacksheep Justin Dream, F5 Wrestling, 1/3 of the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Trios Champion, the Spyder. Listen, do us a favor, do them a favor, do yourself a favor. Down in the description, you'll find the link to all their social media. Go down there, check it out.
Yes, do that. I implore all of you to catch up on the very first round of Indie Idol right here on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel. There are 16 total competitors. It was kind of getting crazy there for a while. We had people and they're dropping out, and I add people and then they drop. It's frustrating. But we got 16 in there right now. They are competing in what is a promo contest. That's what Indie Idol's all about. This is the second year. That's right. 2022 is the second year of Indie Idol. The first Indie Idol was in 2021, and it was the Indie Idol of 2021 is none other than Alex Van Zant, who is a judge this year, along with the only MC, wrestling MC in the state of Michigan, the one and the only Johnny Delicious. This year's judges, I'm really happy with. Not to say that I wasn't happy with last year's judges. I mean, they are, Stockmeyer and the Dread King are co-creators of Indie Idol. If you don't know that, it was an idea that we all, three of us came up with. Good stuff. But Josh, you are competing this year. You took 14 chops in order to be put into this contest.
And the last one was from Mongo.
Yeah, and you beat him. I like it. But hold on a second. It was kind of like a rite of passage for you, right? Because in order for you to be allowed to compete against professional wrestlers, they had to give you the business and kind of like initiate you into this Indie Idol contest because you are taking on trained professionals. The first round's over. You got a W. You got a win. You beat Mongo. Okay? You're facing Jamie Eternal. Okay, now
Jamie Eternal's 1/3 of the FU Trios Tag Team Champions.
That is true. Now, this guy is known for his promos. We've seen numerous live promos. I've seen promos that he's done because he was in last year's Indie Idol as well. He made it quite far in Indie Idol. He did some great work with him and the Dad Bod God did. Joseph Harvey did like a little series when they were in New Breed over there, which was amazing stuff. Sean Sisk shared some of those recently. But not only are you facing Jamie Eternal, Josh, you are facing Jamie Eternal live at For Us Wrestling on April 22nd. Oops, all bangers at the Renegades Bar in Garden City.
Don't be the only non-banger.
Right.
Don't let us down. Listen, not only are you representing Josh Harper, you're representing MIW and Rasslin Rage. You best not be the only non-banger.
Get to the end of the show, Jeremiah has to come out. I'm sorry, we legally have to change it to oops, mostly bangers.
Oops, except for Josh.
Yeah.
Now, I have to ask you, Josh, Number one question: are you nervous? Because it is Jamie Eternal. Let's be honest. He is.
It's Jamie Eternal. It's the king of strong style. It's 1/3 of the FU Trios Tag Team Champions.
Strange style.
And he carries a machete.
You said strong style.
It's strange style. You can't listen to a White Castle drive-through person. How are you going to say you can hear me?
Come on, Dan. You're on my side on that. That guy was fucked up.
It was that guy's fault.
That guy was fucked up. Anyway.
What do you say?
What?
I'm going to be facing Jamie Eternal. That is 1/3 of the FU Trios Tag Team Champion. The king of strange style. And I will be facing him at FU. It's a little intimidating. The dude does amazing promos, but as far as him always carrying around a machete, so.
So is this going to be a stabbing match?
No, it's a ladder match. Didn't you set the stipulation?
I know, but maybe you guys alter the ladder in some way or form and turn it into a stabbing mechanism. I would.
You can't go up a ladder if your blood pressure's going down.
If that's not talking shit, I don't know what is. But we are going to be back here very, very. Oh, one more question. Are you practicing?
Consistently.
Okay, good. Well,
yes.
That's good. That's awesome. Pretty soon you're going to see the best Josh Harper, Happy Harper commercials in the history of Happy Harper ice cream because of Indie Idol 2022. And I'll just be like, yeah, great job, Cody. All right. So anyways, I'm just joking. Anyway, we're going to
No, he's not.
Yeah, you and Barry Horowitz, man. You and Barry Horowitz.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to be back right after this with the results from BCWA, Horror Slam, and American Wrestling Experience over on the west side of the state. So just
one of our sponsors.
That's right. So just kind of sit tight.
It's time to talk about Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
Rasslin Rage t-shirts are available on ProWrestlingTees.com/Rasslin Rage. Just click the link in the description to visit our store on Pro Wrestling Tees website. Every shirt is 100% cotton and available in sizes up to 5X. Show your love for Rasslin Rage and get yours today.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, dude. Yes. Circular.
Ooh. In match number 2 of the night, we had top-notch Jason Hodge taking on Kyler Coleman. Let me state some very simple facts, okay? Fire hot, water wet, the earth is round, and of course Jason Hodge defeated Kyler Coleman.
And in match number 3, it was the 24-karat gold line, Jeremiah Goldman, with a win over Forever Young, Hannah Henderson, Gavin Gradley, Iron Eagle, and Jason DeMilo in a 6-way scramble. Congratulations, Mr. Goldman. Look, this show was golden and sucker free within the first 3 matches.
Hey, you have to understand, the 24-karat line had to take some time off. A, he was focusing on FU. B, it's only fair to let some of the other wrestlers in the state of Michigan win a match every once in a while. If Jeremiah Goldman did this full time, he wouldn't have enough room in his 13-bedroom mansion to hold all the belts that he would be holding. So he's got to give other wrestlers a pretend chance.
Gosh, trying to get that sponsorship money again. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What?
Don't look. Cover your ears. Trust us. Cover your ears. Don't look. He looked. Are you ready to go on? Are you ready to go on, Josh, or do you need a mental health moment? Are you okay? All right.
Wonder how long they haven't been able to hear you. Have you not been able to hear Cody this whole time? We've been suffering with his grating voice, and you haven't?
Time. We should have known that this was going to happen. I didn't check this one. I checked the other one, but not this one. Well, that's
okay.
But that's my fault. So
we got it.
Let me go back. Let me go back real quick. So for April 15th, we're going back. We're going over Horror Slam right now, as you would know. Deathlock took place at the Victory Gym in Brownstown, and it was hosted by the Flat Earth expert, Steven Rivera. And then in that first match, it was Sucker Free Rod Lee defeating Blake Bale. And then in the fourth match was Sadistic Sean Lawhorn defeating Chin Strap Jesus, Kyle Barrett, Josh, cover your ears, and Atlas Hightower in a triple threat match to become the new Horror Slam undeniable champion when Sean Lawhorn pinned Chin Strap Jesus. Yay!
Can y'all hear him now?
Yeah, they should hear. I know they hear me now.
Can you hear me now? Well, why didn't you know that earlier then?
I know that now because I control the whole thing.
All right.
So what we're saying is,
You do you, I do me.
Wait. Yeah.
Hey,
in match number 5,
Josh, shut the and do your fucking match. Anyway.
In match number 5, it was the Scourge of the Swamp Daddy Brutus Atwell taking on Briar Wellington in a Humble Yourself Rookie Open Challenge. I'm thinking the Swamp Daddy might not have gotten too humble because it ended up being Brutus Atwell with a win over Briar Wellington.
I mean, he is Rookie of the Year, so.
True.
Match number 6 was Rachel's Open Invitational Birthday Battle Royal. Now, we see some video of this last night. I mean, we were all really happy, but we got to watch Rachel lay a smackdown on Kyler Coleman. Okay, that was funny. I don't care who you are. The winner, it's her birthday. Rachel, aka Triple Rage.
And then we have the Black Diamond, Jack Price, defeating the underground hero, Arrow Boy, the Perminator, Sam Beal, in top tier, Tanner Nix, in a 4-way scramble when Price pinned Beal. Because he said, hey, I'm going to be up there with you up there in Impact, motherfucker.
That's right.
Then it was Midwest Scum. That is Grimy Zach Thomas and the Dread King Logan taking on the Drifters of Jackson and Ace Evans. And when everything was done, the Scum rose to the top.
The Scum always rise. Match number 9, the Band. Bob Beverly defeated the Evil Incarnate, Otis Ogre.
And then we have Horror Slam Heavyweight Champion, Malcolm Monroe III, otherwise known as MM3, defeating Unbreakable Big Mike Elgin in a next and hold on. Not only did he beat Mike Elgin, he also beat Next Era Ryan Matthias in a triple threat match to retain his championship.
Ooh.
Hot diggity damn.
The process works again.
And in the main event, it was an American Dell for the American Deathmatch champion. Eric Ryan took on the dirty white boy, Chuck Stein. Chuck Stein came up a little bit short, and Eric Ryan was the one to retain his championship.
I bet.
I'm assuming there's shenanigans.
I assume too, because obviously, it didn't work. It's not how it works around.
I'm sure he used a foreign object.
Yeah. Well, some kind of foreign object, right?
Then Saturday, April 16th, it was American Wrestling Experience bringing Spring Fling to fans at the Royal Hall in Coldwater, Michigan. It was the American Wrestling Experience champion, Isaiah Moore, successfully defending his title against Officer Rod Streak.
Go ahead, take.
Chuck Stein got got glass in his ear. I mean,
hey man, slow your roll because we don't need you to be getting glass taken out or glass in.
I
had steel in my eye one time.
I feel like he should kind of that's like par for the course for Chuck. Like if I was having a regular conversation with him like at work on a Wednesday, I feel like he'd tip his head and still have glass falling out of his mohawk and stuff.
Okay, well, thanks for, I like how that you did that. So, and in the Spring Fling Ring Royal, okay, hold on, let me say it. In the Spring Fling Ring King, holy Nike.
Go up 2.
2? Go up 2?
3, actually.
3. All right, motherfucker.
Slaughterhouse, that's you. Slaughterhouse,
all right,
that's
God.
you.
Listen. I went to Marysville. You can't tell me too many numbers at the same time. Damn you. All right, anyways. Then it was Slaughterhouse pinning player 1, Derek Crow, to pick up the win. Dun, 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 dun.
Tier Tanner Nix pinned Kenzie Black.
What? Josh, what do you remember where top tier Tanner Nix is on your list?
I believe he's right below David Arquette.
Really? You don't like David Arquette? He's a really nice guy, actually.
I hate David Arquette.
Have you ever met him?
I hate David Arquette so much.
Don't matter.
Have you ever met him?
I don't care. I hate David Arquette.
Why?
You want to hear a story?
Sure.
When I was younger,
how about we wait till the end of the show? We'll get through it. We'll do the rest. That's how's that. All right. So we get through this.
Then it was the Drifters defeating, in case you missed it, for a title shot at AWE Tag Team Championship.
And in the Spring Fling Ring King Royal Hall Rumble, Brutus Atwell survived 19 other AWE superstars to become the first ever AWE Ring King.
It was a good weekend to be Brutus Atwell.
Always good to be Brutus Atwell.
The Gators are eating good lately.
He's the rookie of the year.
Yeah, the Gators are eating good.
Now, also on Saturday, April 16th, it's the show where we go to every month. You know we're going to be there.
Every
It's
third Saturday.
What now?
Every third Saturday of the month.
Every third Saturday of the month. You know where we're going to be at. We know where we're going to be at. We're going to be at the Copeland Center in Wyandotte. This time it was on April 16th as Blue Collar Wrestling Alliance presented Die Harder. The VIP match, which they have a VIP match every time, and the VIP match was a battle royal. And when everything was all said and done, it was Caesar Asher who won. Was the last man standing in the ring.
And he's so mad all the time. Why is that guy so mad?
Because he wakes up looking like Caesar Asher.
Oh,
dude,
listen.
I am going to be really. Well, you know what? I'm not going. I'm not going to be surprised that when we're at the next BCWA and he comes to the table and smashes your head against the table. I'm going to laugh at it. I think it's funny.
I've already got the neck brace, so I'm set.
he's like, I ain't sweating it.
If it happened once, it's going to happen again.
I thought
as much crap as we talk, it's bound to happen again.
I always think. But hey, it is what it is.
In match one of the main show, it was Mongo in Forever Young.
All right, well,
And
now,
at the end, yes, sir.
Don't forget, you got to say it was Forever Young's debut.
Debut, yes. We had 2 debuts at BCWA. And in the end, Mongo, well, hold on. Let's start at the beginning. Mongo asked Forever Young if he was ready to fly. Forever Young said no. Mongo made him fly anyway.
But Forever Young made Mongo fly once, too.
Oh, yes, he
That
did.
is true.
He did not
make him
go.
fly.
Oh, yeah. No, he didn't go out like no punk.
No, he
Forever
didn't
Young
go
put
like a
up
punk.
good
But
fight.
you got to admit, he did put up a good fight.
He put up a good fight. He didn't
For
go out
sure.
like no punk.
Right.
But in the end, Mongo, like so many others that have gone against Mongo, find out Mongo was too much. Mongo
Now,
wins.
As Kevin pointed out in the opening battle royal, Dante came up short once again on his birthday.
On his birthday.
On his birthday.
Rachel won on her birthday.
And it sounds like he's starting to get mad too. About, you know what I'm saying? We'll just.
Wait,
go
well,
there.
would you like to lose on your birthday?
Well, I mean, even before the match, he was getting mad because people were pointing out that it was his birthday. And it's not my
Yeah.
fault that
Well,
it's your
he's-
birthday and we're talking about it. You can't get mad at me. It's not my fault. You can't get mad at Josh. You can't.
Dante's a humble guy. He doesn't want
I
everybody
was
knowing his
rolling.
birthday.
I was on a fucking roll and you ruined it, Josh. You fucking ruined it. All right. Anyways, next up we have Kenny Steele, who's not very well liked by the crowd. At
No, he
BCWA.
was not.
And I got to admit, I don't like him much either. I'm just going to put that out there. Okay. However,
He's
Kenny
not a likable
Steele,
guy.
no, he's not very likable. He's kind of mean, talks a lot of shit to the kids, and the kids don't even.
I mean, I
And if
like
the
that
kid-
part.
If the kids don't like you, nobody's going to like you, right? Just like Dan, right? But anyways, Kenny Steele beats Matt Hagen by submission. I was really surprised. This was the one match that we didn't go live for because when Steele got in the ring, the match started like bam, just like that. I didn't even have time to like write anything down or type anything, and I just had to hit record. So
It went.
we will have to upload that match in the next couple days. But yeah, Matt Hagen taps out.
Next up, we had Ken Cash taking on the Soul Taker. Soul Taker got his hands on Ken Cash, picked him up for that power for the choke slam, and Ken Cash kicked out. Soul Taker got him up for that second choke slam, and Ken Cash did not kick out. Soul Taker beat him 1, 2, 3.
Oh, didn't Soul Taker lose?
But then Soul Taker picked Ken Cash up for a third choke slam, and then choked him and was disqualified. So your
and then got
winner was Ken Cash.
How does that? How we need to discuss this for a second. Let's have a conversation.
Okay.
How are you? It's not like at the end of an NFL game when the time runs out and you're the winner. They go, oh, hold on, penalty, hold on, and then go back. Once the clock's out, it's done. It's over.
For sportsmanship, they can go to such a point as reducing points if the severity of poor sportsmanship is enough. And they've established in the past, if you don't listen to the referee at any point in time, you can be disqualified. The ref told him, get off. He didn't, so he lost the match.
After he was already determined the winner, though.
After they rang the bell and started playing his music, I think.
Mhm.
After he was already determined the winner. That's my point.
Yep.
It wasn't like he was in the match and got DQ'd. He already won the match.
Yep.
They were calling him the winner and then DQ'd him.
And then that referee ran for his life.
So basically the referee reversed the decision
Yes, he did.
after he had already made the decision.
Mm-hmm.
So is the referee fit for the job is the question. And I'm going to have to go and say, no. I got to tell you, I'm not happy. I am not happy with referees lately. First of all, they're severely late to getting to the count. There are so many matches that could have been won if the referees could get there in fucking time. Okay? I said it once. I'm going to say it again. These referees should have to run a goddamn 40. I'm just saying. And a 40 under a certain amount of time, just like guys in the football.
Well, you wanted a whole combine.
That's what I'm saying. These guys need to do the job. If they can't do the job, get out. Just saying. Okay. Anyway.
Let's do a referee obstacle course. Every referee has to be better than me.
Hey, Tara.
The bar. You can't do less than me.
Oh, man. If Josh can move faster than you, there's a fucking problem.
Hey.
You remember up downs? Remember up downs in football?
Yeah, we called them down ups, not up downs.
Yeah. So maybe some of them. Anyway,
Need a lot
Studio
of those.
86 went against Midwest Scum for the BCWA Tag Team Championship. In the end, it was Studio 86 coming up with the big payday and retaining the BCWA Tag Team Championships. I'm still not quite sure how that happened.
Right. I do want to go on record and say that they must have watched our video the last time because they did when they tagged. It was all over the top rope. So, because we called them out on their shenanigans. And Martel said something to me about it too. He's like, even though you called me out for that. Hey, man. Just
Making
saying.
friends wherever we go.
Making friends wherever we go. We need to get a, besides the one t-shirt, we need to be making friends, and it's a picture of us. Making friends, because we're so approachable, right? All right.
Yeah.
So then it was Blake Bale with the Spirit of Detroit pinning the mysterious Movado. Say what? Now
Let's take it back a second.
Take it back. Woo, woo, woo.
The Spirit of Detroit was in that battle royal in the VIP. Blake said, let's go. And they were the first ones eliminated by going over the top rope.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
left.
they eliminated themselves.
They didn't even want none. They were like, yeah, we're getting out of here. This is a waste of our time. And I mean, I can't say that I blame them. I mean,
No, we were talking last night.
who was
That-
talking?
every time that Blake reinvents himself, we see a meaner, a nastier, a more focused Blake. Blake Bale was not going to lose last night. When he walked into the ring, you could tell he was not going to lose. He had already made up his mind. And even Movado couldn't stop it.
Oh, he faked that injury, man.
Oh, man, he Bret Harted him good, didn't he?
He had everybody. He had me.
Yeah.
He had Josh. We were worried. We thought he was hurt again. Oh, man, he got me good. Oh, boy. So kudos to you, Mr. Blake. All right, anyway.
Good year right there.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Hey, Josh.
Next up, we had old school Rick Cartier taking on Solo, with Rick Cartier coming out with the win.
Old school Rick Cartier.
Well, you know, listen, when it started,
He made his debut too, by the way.
yes, he did. Yes,
he
he
had
did.
never been to BCWA before.
Nope.
That was his
Wow.
first time. So that's amazing.
We had said that, you know, Solo was going to fly, and he did, you know, on his own. I mean,
You got to watch
don't-
which corner you fly from, though, because you got to.
But that's it. But we also said if old school Rick Cartier got a hold of him, it wasn't going to be good, and that's exactly what happened. Rick got a hold of him and smash.
Right. Kevin in the chat says Studio 86 is getting a little stale.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not commenting on that
There's
because
some,
I
there's
don't
some
want
great moves.
The BCWA crowd on the whole doesn't agree with you. They
Yes.
lose their minds every time they come out.
Them dance moves, come on now, them fanny packs. But I do, Mr. Jeffrey, agree with you about anyone who gives kids a hard time is okay in my book too.
you guys are. I'm not gonna say you're assholes, but you guys are pretty mean. Kids are
Man,
Right.
if you had 97 kids like him, you'd hate kids too.
No, I have two, and I was a karate instructor, and I just know how to make them listen. Just saying.
Yeah, but you can't smack kids like that no more.
I never did smack kids. Never hit my own.
You're an instructor. You kicked kids.
I never kicked kids. Ever. You're not allowed to hit your students.
You're not?
Oh.
What's the point of being an instructor? You're supposed to
Put
walk
some
around
on their
and
knuckles.
and smack them.
Okay, so we're gonna get back to wrestling now.
All right. Mr. Chase, Uncle Chase Burnett, the Alliance champion, saw probably one of his greatest challenges when he faced Matt Cross. Now, Uncle Chase had a little bit of trouble getting in the ring, you know, I think the weather change was affecting some of his joints, flaring his arthritis up. But right here, this is where he won it, right there. He goes in, he goes to work. I'm sure he's sore today. Probably had to go home, rub the Bengay on. Hopefully he's got a cute nurse that did it for him. But in the end, Uncle Chase walks out of BCWA the same way he walked in, the Alliance champion.
All right. So, and then it was the main event.
Yes,
And
it was.
And
Yes,
in the
it
main
was.
event, it was the main event. Justin Maine challenging TJ Meyer and the Frogun. Josh, say Frogun. Like that. And
Or he
Frogun
vacated.
in a triple threat match for the vacated championship. Yes, I said vacated championship. Those of you that do not know, we'll go through it. When pandemic hit, Frogun was the champ.
Huh?
When BCWA came back from the pandemic, Frogun was not there. They stripped him of the title. They had a battle royale, right? When it ended up being Justin Maine, it came down to Justin Maine, James Alexander, and Justin Maine defeated, in the end, defeated everybody in James Alexander because it turned into a singles match at come the new WA champion.
20-minute battle royal and then a singles match right afterwards.
Right. So then the next BCWA, Justin Main, has COVID, and he's under COVID pro. He either had COVID or he was exposed to somebody with COVID.
Yes,
and was not able to make it because he was under quarantine. So, of the title, what do? They have a match between weaponized Alex Weir, Jay Meyer. The winner of that match becomes the new BCWA champion, and it was TJ Meyer defeats Alex Weir. Then the next month, we have a rematch between TJ Meyer and Alex Weir. Alex Weir defeats TJ Meyer to become the new champion. This month, Alex Weir, it was supposed to be a 4-way dance with Alex Weir involved as the current champion. However, Alex Weir, we're not sure what's going on. Nobody really,
unable to make it.
Nobody really knows. He wasn't at XI, but whatever it is, hope that you get better, right? Say that. I love you, my brother, because everybody knows, like my little brother. So, I love you, my man, and I hope you get better. And if you need anybody to talk to, I'm your guy. All right. So, but in the end of the day, they have a 3-way dance. All right. And it ends up being Justin Main pinning TJ Meyer. And I might add, with a little bit of shenanigans, because there was no DQ in this 3-way dance. And Justin Main attacked TJ Meyer with the belt.
Oh, is it shenanigans?
It is shenanigans.
He
didn't win it clean, and you damn well know it. He didn't win it clean, and you damn well know it.
If it's not illegal. I mean,
he didn't win it clean, and you damn well know it.
He couldn't win it clean, and you damn well know it.
He was utilizing the rules.
Utilizing my ass. Let me tell you that right now. He utilized the rules and didn't win clean. Ta-da! Now we have a new champion, and I hope to God somebody whoops the dog snot out of him, because, and I'll tell you what, those people at BCWA were not happy at all with
They don't know
Justin
what's good for them.
Well, the month before when he won the championship, when it came back, everybody loved him.
They don't know.
Now they hate him.
They don't know what's good for them.
Well, I mean, I can't say that I disagree with him. I wouldn't say that I necessarily hate him. I just kind of dislike him right now because, I mean, dude, you're Justin Main. Do you really have to use the belt to win? I don't think you do.
All right,
let's go back. Let me finish. I think he could have beat him clean. I really do. I think he's capable of that. I think it just tarnished the win. It tarnished the win. Do you not agree, Josh? Do you not think that Justin Main could win that on his own?
I think Justin Main could beat the Frogun on his own. I think Justin Main could beat TJ Meyer on his own. I don't think Justin Main could beat TJ Meyer and Frogun.
Okay, that's fair.
Not clean.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, could any of them beat all three, two of them together? I don't really think, it's about
they beat the holy crap out of each other.
It's a numbers game at that point. Beating a guy to the point of where he's unable to get back up and throw him out of the ring so that you can get with the other guy and beat him down enough to where you can pin him, right? Well,
or hit him with a belt.
Or just fucking hit him with a belt.
Thank you. Yeah. Listen, go back to the great Jesse Ventura. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always, always cheat.
So, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. But anyways, that's so we have a new BCWA heavyweight champion in Justin Main, and like I said, the fans are not happy about it.
Well, it really. Maybe we should explain it too. That it's not that BCWA had anything against Alex or Justin Main or Frogun. Their policy is that their belts are defended at every single show.
Defended, not defunded.
Yes, defended at every single show. If the champion is not able to defend,
defund the belt.
Champion loses his or her title.
That's it. After the show, I'm getting online and I'm tagging Blackwell. Defund the heavyweight championship. Just because
that's one of the things that makes BCWA great. You're not going to go 4, 5, 6, 7 months and see someone that's bragging about holding on to a championship they defended once.
Right. Absolutely. Now, so moving on, that's all we got for the weekend. That was our 3. Now we know we have quite a few events coming up this weekend. The weekend of the 22nd and the 23rd, starting off with the 22nd, where we're going to be at For Us Wrestling, where Happy Harper Ice Cream is an official sponsor of FU Wrestling, as well as Rasslin Rage and Michigan Independent. So we will be there for sure. And, that is going to be the only place that you're going to be able to see Josh Harper and JB Eternal's promo. So if you want to see that, you have to be there. I recommend that you get your tickets in advance, just saying. But to review just a little bit, we are done with the first round. The first round is completed. We have, 8 winners and 8 losers, but they're not really losers. I hate to say loser, they're just, they're 0-1. We'll say that they're 0-1, and they're not out. Nobody's out. We're using Swiss rounds, so good stuff. We have 8 more matches for the second round. They are ladder matches, by the way, and every round is going to have a stipulation. Last year we did different stipulations for different matches. It was just too much to keep track of. So we're doing one stipulation for all the matches just to keep better track of everything. And it makes my job a little bit easier because I have a lot of shit going on, expect with Indie Idol going on too. It's a lot of editing and a lot of stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? So real quick, we'll go over the matches of everybody. But we know Josh, like we said, Josh is taking on Jamie Eternal, and we talked a little bit about that, a little bit ago. And Josh is saying, hey, it's Jamie Eternal, and this is a big deal for Josh because Josh, don't take this the wrong way, but Josh isn't a trained wrestler, so cutting promos, it's not fucking easy, and he's learning that. How many times did you cut that first one?
I shit you not, 97 times.
97 times.
97 times.
But you know what? You're taking it serious, and that there's a couple people that I could say that probably I don't think were taking it as serious as they should have in the first round, and I think now they're woke up. You know what I'm saying? They're awake now because they were like, oh wait, this is a little bit more serious than what I thought. And again, it's not about cutting people down and shitting on people. That's not what it's about. It's about helping people get better and bringing that A game, because I love promos. I don't know about you guys, but I love promos and like Alex Van Zant says, promos are an art form, and art is you can is what's the word I'm looking for? Art is there's a word I'm looking for. I can't think of it right now, but there's certain things that I like about promos because they gain interest not only in the match, but also in the event. And there are promos that I've seen that I didn't even know there was an event, and I'm like, ooh, I want to go see this match. And so I end up going to that event. There's not a lot of people that are cutting promos, and there are, let me say this a different way. There's people that do cut promos, and there's people that don't cut promos. And I think that everybody should be cutting promos. Whether you suck or not, I don't care, because the only way you're going to get better at it is if you keep doing it, right? And I'm not trying to be like I know everything, because I don't know everything. And like I said before, I mean, sitting down with Alex Van Zant and Johnny Delicious, I'm so humble because I do not know nearly as much as I thought I did when it comes to even promos for that instance. But regardless of that, it's just a good thing to do to get better. Like if practice makes perfect, right? We have this thing that we used to say in the dojang when I was teaching. Practice leads to mastery. The more you practice, the better you're going to get. Michael Jordan didn't become one of the greatest basketball players by sitting on the bench all the time. And he didn't do it by sitting at home and eating Cheetos on his couch. The guy went to the basketball court every day and shot. And, as the money came, he built the basketball court in his own house, and he practiced at his own house all the time, right? All the time. Mm-hmm. Same with LeBron James, same with Kobe Bryant. All these people that are known for being great athletic stars, right? They practice to get there. And the same thing goes for promos, wrestling, martial arts, life, raising kids, playing video games. Whatever it is that you do, you have to practice it in order to get better. You have to do it, right? And
Exactly.
it really upsets me when I get these guys that, well, I don't do promos. Well, I don't do promos. It upsets me. I want to tell them, well, you're stupid. You know what I mean? I want to tell you you're stupid because you're selling yourself short. You know, you're selling yourself short, and and the possibility, you're leaving a lot of money on the table, if you ask me. That's the way I look at it. You're leaving money on the table as an artist, right? Let's look at it from an artist. If I don't promote myself, because I can promote myself in a promo, right? We promote ourselves all the time, but I can promote myself in a promo. I can promote not only an event, but I can promote a business. I can promote all these different things, right? So you're leaving money on the table for yourself because that's more eyes. The more promos you cut,
Absolutely.
the more metadata you're creating on social media and all throughout so that people see your name, dude. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about getting your name out there, even if your promos suck. But people will start to see the progression in that promo. Are people going to talk shit to you? Absolutely. Absolutely. But that's the name of the game. That's the business you're in. You got a reaction out of somebody. It doesn't matter if it's a good reaction or a bad reaction. You got a reaction. That's what's matter. That's what matters, right? Okay, so enough about that.
And I mean, when it comes down to it, I love when you get two people where both of them cut promos and they take on each other, and you get a promo and then a promo and then a reaction to the promo and a reaction to the promo. A lot of indie wrestling, you don't get big overarching storylines.
No, not
a
right
lot
now.
of times it's, hey, at this show, this dude's facing this dude.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get people that are dropping promos with each other, you can get more excited for a one-off match than something that, no offense, but maybe the promoter's been kind of pushing for months.
Yeah.
But just because of what these wrestlers did, you can be more excited for that one match.
Absolutely. So we're going to get through these matches right quick, and we'll get out of here for you guys because it's almost an hour we've been doing this. So we have the second round, and we have Forever Young taking on Josh Morris. We have Mongo. This is going to be a good. Both of these matches are going to be great. But Mongo versus Alex Steele, right? Cannonball Alex Steele, going to be awesome. Then we have Billy Ray Daniels taking on Heather Blue. Heather Blue, great promo cutter. Fletch Malone, the Vape God, taking on Tony Garrix. Both great guys. And then we have the one we're talking about. The only way you're going to be able to see this one again is on April 22nd at FU Wrestling Oops All Bangers at the Renegades Bar in Garden City. Jamie Eternal versus Josh Harper. All three of the judges are going to be there, and you're going to be judged on the spot and critiqued. And then we have Road Rash taking on Jeremiah Goldmain. Now, Road Rash is a finalist from the 2021. He's the one that took on Alex Van Zant in the finals. So he's no slouch. He knows what he's doing. He knows what it takes to get there. So keep your eye on him. And then we have, let's see here, we have Mark Ross. Mark Ross, Josh's legit favorite wrestler, right? Taking on TJ Meyer.
That'll be great.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Mark Ross is bringing his A game, so you're really going to have to watch out for him. I wouldn't call him a sleeper, but he's one to keep your eye on for sure. His promos are, he stepped up his game. Then Solomon Stone, this is going to be a great one. Solomon Stone versus Davison Sarai, Davison released her promo already before I've even watched it, okay? So, hey, you can do that if you want. But now you're allowing your opponent to see your promo before it's released. So now
Josh is already looking.
He's got all the fuel he needs right there in that promo. So do you want to do that? It's up to you. But I don't know. She released it, so it is what it is. Okay. Not much I can do about it, but you got Solomon Stone taking on Davison Sarai, and that should be a good one. I'm very interested. Hopefully. Davison's a great promo, great with her words. Okay, obviously she's a therapist. She knows how to talk. She knows how to wait for the moments to happen and draw you in with her words. But now I'm really hoping we see a little more emotion out of her, right? Same thing with Solomon Stone, need a little more emotion out of him. Other than that, the guys, they're both, this is going to be, I can't wait. And it's only getting, it only gets better because there's a third and a fourth and a fifth round. Okay. So I believe we're going to go 5 rounds before we're either going to go 5 or 6 rounds before we go to the top 4. I can't remember. I got to look. But it is what it is. So, not this Friday. So this Friday, the 22nd, all promos are due. Josh and Jamie Eternal doing theirs live at FU. Oops, All Bangers on the 22nd. And then if I get it done by Sunday, I'll release all the promos Sunday. If I can't, it'll be Monday, right? So all the promos will be released by Monday, like I did with the first round, where they're together, okay? And then Monday night, the judges, me, Johnny Delicious, and Alex Van Zant at 7 p.m., so that would be the 25th, right? 25th. The 25th, we will go live at 7 p.m. with all the critiques and what have you. So, if you watch them and listen, and that's where we're at, okay? But again, I am just a dude. Alex Van Zandt is the 2021 Indie Idol. He breaks that shit down. He breaks that shit down, and he is like he's a theater type person. He likes to act in theater and things like that. So those things, he excels in that stuff. So, it's something to take. And then you got Johnny Delicious, who's been in the business for quite a while, who has helped many companies like XICW, for instance, the #1 company in the state of Michigan and the longest running promotion in the state of Michigan. So there's a lot of information and a lot of history and a lot of stuff to pick up here. And it's good for not only the state of Michigan and indie wrestling, but it's also good for the people that are participating. And I hope that next year we get some people to return, and then we get some new people to participate to make it even better, right? Okay, because we're always seeing new people, because the House of Truth, they're kicking them students out like crazy. So
good students though.
Yeah, and the quality's up there.
Absolutely.
The quality's up there. And
like, it's one thing to just say, hey, here's people. It's a different thing when they come out and you're just sitting there.
Well, and
how are you guys rookies?
Right, and that's the quality's up there. The quality's up there. And the ones that don't put in the work, those are the ones that fall to the bottom, and then we don't see them anymore, right? And that's just the way it is. If you're not willing to put in the work, and it's just like Truth said, Josh, when we were there that one time, we were at Mark Truth School, and we did that interview with him and Mad Irish Eamon, and they were talking about, a lot of times when you see guys at the WWE and you think that guy's great and he should be pushed to the moon and back, is usually because they have bad etiquette. So, the bad etiquette, not doing your thing, not working hard enough, those are the things that get you pushed out, and the guys that rise to the top. The cream rises to the top. That was your cue, Josh.
Oh, you're just stating facts.
I know, but
the cream always rises to the top.
See, you're forgetting the other word. Big cream always rises to the top.
Josh, you're fired.
BIGCRE.
Fired.
ME.
And then right under that, put, you're fired. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is Rasslin Rage, the return 201. Catch us back here on Tuesday at 6:30 for Michigan Independent Weekly, where we give you all the information for the 900 events that are coming up this weekend, including For Us Wrestling on the 22nd. There's a bunch of events happening on the 23rd. I know CPW, Capital Pros, got something going on in Lansing, a few other promotions as well. We'll have all that information for you guys. Also, keep your eyes peeled to the channel. You can do that by clicking the bell so that you can be notified when everything goes live or premieres on the channel. Because, dude, I've been putting up matches like one every day almost. All of Grizzly Pro Wrestling, I've got all of the second day uploaded. They're just going to premiere one a day. I have a BCWA match. I got to go through and get all the BCWA matches that we went live for on Facebook, take them off Facebook, put them on YouTube. So I'll just put all those up, and I'll probably debut those 2 matches a day for a while, right? And dude, I still got matches from XI that I haven't uploaded yet. I got all kinds of shit, guys. I got shit going back like 2-3 years now. We were talking about this the other day. This I'm gonna have to start buying another hard drive to store shit because I have so many videos of wrestling matches in the state of Michigan. So, and I don't release them all because why would you? My thing is if I go to an event, right, and I go to, I don't know, we'll just say XI, and I go to XI and I release all their matches in one day. Why the fuck do you want to keep coming back to my channel? You know what I mean? Like, it's like I don't know, man. It's like blowing your wad real early. You just don't want to do that, man. You want to let it, you know.
But also, if you go to XI and you record all of their matches and you put them out, you put all their matches out the next day, why should I go to XI?
Well, there's that. And why would they not want to kick my ass? I mean, because they probably would. Now, BCWA is okay with it because that's what they want us to do. So that's what we do. XI doesn't want us to do that, so we don't do it. It's just like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they're okay with us posting a match every once in a while, but they're not okay with us posting their whole fucking event when they're trying to sell DVDs and shit. You know, I get it. I understand. I'm not about that life. I'm not trying to take away from them, you know. But anyways, so again, make sure you smash the thumbs up. Make sure you scroll down in the description and you follow all of our, you know, our sponsors, the Spyder, the Blacksheep, Justin Dream, PKSA Port Huron, Davison Sarai, F5 Wrestling, American Wrestling Experience, and our new sponsor, Mongo. We don't have his logo yet. As soon as he gets us that, we'll be putting that up, and then I'll be putting all of his information down there as well. And then obviously you want to follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff, and make sure you join the group on Facebook because we post a lot of stuff about what's going on here in the state, promos, conversations, whatever it may be, indie idol stuff, all that stuff goes in there, matches, whatever. And then, you know, we also have the MIDub page. We also have the Rasslin Rage page on Facebook at Rasslin Rage or at MIDub, MIDUBB, MIDub. So you can check all that stuff out. And obviously, also check out Podbean. That's where we host all of our content. Links down in the description for that as well. But you don't have to go to Podbean. You can go anywhere because we're everywhere, you know.
Oh, and don't forget, if you would like to sponsor us,
well,
reach out
to me,
and we will make it happen.
Reach it to me. Just contact me. Don't even bother with them. Just contact
make
me.
it happen.
Yeah.
They'll
steal all the money. So just reach out to me, and I'll make it happen. And we're about to get another one, but we haven't.
I mean, if you reach out to me and Josh, will $25.
We're up to 7. We're about to go to 8 sponsors. I had somebody else reach out, but you know, I never count. I've had many people reach out and it never flourished, you know. So I never count my chickens before they're hatched, but till the money's in my hand. However, this one's pretty promising. So we'll be up to 8. So again, everybody, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Make sure that you smash the thumbs up, follow all this stuff, share all that good stuff because that helps us and we'll help you. It's just like that. That's how any wrestling works, right? You help us, we help you. You wet my beak, I'll wet your beak, right? Like the mafia type shit, right? We're family, right? That's how it goes. Okay, awesome. See you guys later. Thanks for joining us. Josh, Dan, fuck you too, and bye.
This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.